What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of But Does It Spin? And today we'll be looking at something slightly or very different. Today we got Bakugans. And you might be thinking, yo, Bakugans roll, they don't spin. Maybe. We will still be looking at this. I do like Bakugans for what they are. They leap. Okay. I do like Bakugans for what they are. I've always wanted to get into Bakugan back in the days, even before their remake, right? Things that, transform, it's fascinating to my eyes. Like, yes, I do love things that spin, but things that transform also, fantastic. I love Transformers. I love all this stuff. So Bakugan being a game, because of course I do love games, especially with cards and stuff, that is very attractive to me. So I did want to get into this. That said, Bakugan is more expensive to get into than Beyblade ever were. Beyblades, you could just get a starter set and then play with other people who have Beyblades, or if like you're starting from zero to play with another friend who's starting from zero, you guys could like hash it out, buy a battle pack, not a battle set, right? You could get a battle set and play right then and there, nothing extra. But Bakugan, to play a game, you do need 3 Bakugans. You do need the cards, and your friend needs 3 as well. So like, and that to only play the basic version of the game where you just roll and battle it out. But to play the more complicated version with the trading card game and stuff, you do need a full deck, which you can't get by just buying the Bakugans. You have to buy more cards, you have to buy booster packs and stuff. So like the investment that goes into a Bakugan for you to be able to play the more complex version, or even just the basic version, which you do need 3 Bakugans, it does cost a lot more than just a Beyblade for you to be ready to play. A Beyblade, just getting a starter pack, you are ready to play. Bakugan, just getting 1 Bakugan, you can't play it with your friends. So that has been the main reason why I didn't get into Bakugan for a while. That said, I was able to get some of the Bakugans on sale. So here we are. I can check it out. I do have 1 opened Bakugan that I was messing around with, and this is my second. And this is a diamond Trox. The diamond ones, which is like they're not fully colored, like you see transparent parts on it. The diamond ones are supposedly more rare. I don't actually know how rare is diamond Bakugans, but supposedly it is more rare. So that is fantastic. You guys do know that I love collectibles. I do like rarer things. So here we are. So let's open this and check it out. Does it spin? Maybe not. We'll see. Let's go. So here we are with everything that is inside of the box. We'll take a look at the figure later. It does come with a little manual on how to play the game. It does have the simplified version, and I believe it has the rules of how to play with the cards. Yeah. So it's quite complex, actually. But yeah, there's that, and then of course there is this little pamphlet talking about showing all the other ones that are in this wave, I believe. And back here it shows how to transform your Bakugan into a ball. And then it comes with it looks like it's 6 cards, but it's 2, because these, as you can see, they are with different languages. So they come with 3 cards, but they are because they're all different languages. Just because these are being sold outside of the United States. I'm not sure if the ones in the United States are also with all these languages, but at least here in Brazil, they do have all the languages in them. So it's more like 2 cards rather than 6. And so, of course, like I said before, you do need a whole deck, and 2 cards is not enough to make a deck. So there is that. An interesting thing is one of the cards is specific for the Diamond Trox. So that's pretty interesting. I did put them in sleeves already. As you can see, they do fit the standard Pokemon sleeves, Pokemon card and Magic card sleeves. So that is fantastic. They do also come with these 2 magnetic cores. These are kind of heavy. They are made of metal. And they do have little symbols on them with battle points on them. These are the effects. So you place them on the mat, and then your opponent places theirs on the mat. And as you can see in your card, there are the symbols that it needs. That's the battle points, and then the one that you flip, if it gives plus 300, is plus 300 to that. But yeah, actually, is it 300 to that? There is a somewhere on yeah, he is 300. Yeah, okay, so that is that. But yeah, so then you place one, your opponent places one, and then you place the other, and so forth. And that's going to be the battlefield. And then the simplified game is that you roll it onto the core that you want, and you battle. I believe there is a version of the game where you roll it on top, and then whoever gets the most cores wins the game. And then the more complex version, you do use all the battle points and everything. But we aren't going to get into that because I don't have enough cards to show you anyway. Let's take a look at the figure. It is pretty cool. Let me try to focus this. It is pretty cool. I do like this quite a bit. The transparent, I'm not so sure about. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be diamond, but transparent things are cool to a certain extent. But then on a dinosaur, where the head is not transparent, I don't know. Maybe if the entire thing was transparent, but like transparent green and then just transparent white, maybe that would have been cool. But like certain parts completely green, non-transparent, and then certain parts transparent white, feels a little weird. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool that that they were able to do this, and that this transforms into a circle. So let's transform it. Okay, so let's transform it. First, you do pull back its legs to make it circular like this, and then you flip it over. Oops. You flip it over onto its body so that it's a circular like this. I did push, let me focus this. I did push the arms back in already, and then you flip the tail, and then you just put it in there. It does make it so its peg comes out here, and then you just flip it and click the head, and this is how you transform your Trox Ultra into a ball. So okay, like I said, we're gonna try some rolls here. You roll it forward to land it on there. These flat parts, I believe, it's where the magnets are placed usually. Let me try to focus that. This flat part is where the magnet is. So you want, when you roll it, you want this part to go over the magnet to be able to transform it. Let it rip. Okay, so it did transform, but it didn't stand. But yeah, that does count, I believe. And then it transforms like that. But like I said, that is rolling, right? That's not spinning. So we're gonna try something slightly different. Let's transform this guy again. Some of the better Bakugan players, they put a spin to it. So they leave the magnet on the low side so that it's always on the low, and they pinch it like this to make it spin. Let's see if we can do it actually.
2,000 years later.
So that was spinning, kind of. Obviously, I'm not that good at it, but yeah, that's how you do it. So there you go. It's an interesting toy for sure. It's cool that it transforms. I do like it. It is pretty ingenious design to make all these different forms fit into little spheres. I do like that quite a bit. So yeah, it's a toy that I do enjoy. But like I said, playing with it, to play with others, it's a little iffy. It's a more difficult to get into as opposed to Beyblades or even like trading card games like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. It is a bit of more investment, and also it does require skill for you to be able to roll on top of it or spin if you want, and so forth. Is it something that I would consider actually playing? Probably not. Maybe collect, because I do like the figures more than the game itself. That's not to say that the game isn't cool. I do think it's cool. I just think it's a lot, especially because every time you want to play with it, you have to put them back into sphere modes and stuff. So all that I think does take a lot of time. It is time consuming. It is not a game that I would have a lot of patience for, I guess. That said, I do like the figures, so maybe we'll start collecting this. Maybe not, who knows, because like I said, this is fairly expensive in comparison to Beyblades, at least here in Brazil. So I would much rather continue collecting Beyblades, because there are a ton that I don't have yet. So that is what I had to show. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this content. Subscribe to see more content about things that spin, not necessarily Bakugan, of course. We might bring a Bakugan once or twice again in this channel, but it won't be something regular. It will only be when I can find them for a cheaper price, like I've mentioned. But we will stick to Beyblades and other spinning toys. So if you enjoy stuff like that, then again, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time. And until then, always nerd on.